Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Deliar Ahmad Fawaz. So I want to give all of you an explanation about one of beautiful country in this world. It is Australia. Australia is the smallest continent and one of the large countries on earth, lying between the Pacific and Indian Oceans in the southern hemisphere. Australia capital is Canberra, located in Southeast. Australia is a unique and diverse country in population, animal, climate, geography, and history. Australia's first inhabitants is the Aboriginal people and now can define as Australian people. But now Australia is multicultural and multiracial. Not only Aboriginal people live there, but also an Asian, American, European people and another else. Now let's talk about the currency and the language used in Australia. The currency of Australia is Australian dollar. For the language, all Australians are encouraged to learn English, which is the national language and an important element of Australian society. However, other language is used to and also appreciated. The most widely spoken language after English are Italian, Greek, and Mandarin. Australians speak more than 200 languages, including indigenous Australian language. Australia has many sights to discover. There's a lot of great places to go. First place is Melbourne. Melbourne is a cool cosmopolitan city that is considered by people as the best capital of culture. The second is Great Barrier Reef, who has a large coral reef system on the face of the earth. The third is Uluru Katajuta National Park. It's a world-famous national park. The fourth is Sydney. Sydney is a fantastic city and called as a modern city with a long history. Sydney is defined by its scenic harbour, the Frame, Sydney Harbour Bridge, and near that there is an iconic place, Sydney Opera House. Not only the great place, but also Australia has an unique food options to switch the taste. The first is chicken parmigiana, lamingtons, and pavlova, and there's an iconic and popular street food in Melbourne which has a lot of variation. About the culture in Australia, from my research, the visual arts play an important role in shaping and transmitting the image of Australia. Australia has a vibrant art scene that reflects the indigenous cultural tradition and the rich mosaic of Australian migrant culture. All forms of visual and stage arts have a fanatical following, including film, art, theater, dance, and music. Australia has an opera house, and that's the icon of the Australia. It is the Sydney Opera House, and we can conclude that Australia people really enjoying the theater things and also the art because Australia has a lot art galleries in Melbourne. Okay, that's all my explanation about Australia. I hope this is will useful for you and thank you for being a great audience, and I hope someday I can go to Australia, and also the same hope for you who have some goals as me.